Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Enderal, Forgotten Stories. Now, you may notice that before us stands not Samael, but the petrified one. That is because we finally managed to raise our enchantment to 90, allowing us to create necklaces from rank 5 souls. That means we have finally crafted the petrified one here, and the navigator soul that we collected on the ship. Good news, bad news though. Good news? The petrified one is awesome. He has incredible stats, as you would expect of a rank 5 soul. With that axe, he is going to just terminate things. However, I've also equipped him with some entropy magic, since he's strong with entropy and other assorted magics, just to see how he at least performs with that, including summoning magic. So who knows if he'll actually be able to perform it or not. Bad news, the navigator was not, as I had hoped, a gigantic mech. If it had been the you remember the enemy we fought in the other episode that led us to journey through the Starling ship? The navigator we fought there is not who we ended up with as the rank 5 soul, which is a real shame. First off, the guy is actually short. Like, he's shorter than the petrified one here. This guy is... He appears to be the same height as us, and maybe it was just the way... Maybe the navigator just spawned partway into the floor or something, but he was tiny. He should have been a giant mech. He really should have. Second thing about him that was bad was he's a mage. Like, he's got masteries in entropy and light magic, and he's capable with other magic too. I don't need a mage. If it had been a giant robot that used magic, that would have been good just on the basis of being unique. I'd have rolled with that. I can frontline no problem. But a Starling mage, I don't need that. What a shame. At least the fight was fun. Now, you may notice that we are not in the place we left off last time, which was what? The Sun Temple? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. Yeah, we've come here because I realized something. Just by accident. One of the things here, Delgaeus, or Gate, I get, whatever. Find the Delgaeus Black Stone and bring it to the Archmagister. Does anyone recognize this name? Because I didn't. This doesn't mean anything to me. We had nothing in the notes about it. But I just so happened to take a look at this and look. So I figured, in addition to this being a 4-star quest, means XP. In addition to this being a 4-star quest, this may be lightly connected to this one. We still haven't read the message from the Archmagister. We're going to hopefully be able to get to that this episode. I hope. But we will do it soon if not. First, I need to make sure I'm not carrying unnecessary junk. We weigh a lot. Great. That's great. Do I have anything else I shouldn't have? Wait, we still have the bone meal, don't we? No. I used a lot of bone meal. We used to have like 50 something bone meal. I think we're down to maybe 10 or 20. But that's just because I had to re-equip our buddy, the petrified one here. Okay, we're not too bad off, but we need to go forward, and I want to make sure we're protected. So we need to head out there. Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. There's no one here. Stop. Nope. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't do that. If you don't mind. So, we also have a memory that allows us to inflict double critical damage if we power attack while running. Or sprinting, I should say. Unfortunately, despite all of our stamina reserves, we are still a fatty. Okay, it's enough of a distraction, though I do appreciate the XP. Left, then root. In here again? Nice. I do need to start capturing souls again. Where is it? We went through a lot of soul gems too. I think we still have like 80 something, but that's just... If we come across another soul, we might end up... I doubt we'll find anyone better than the petrified one for our particular purposes. The frick was that? Oh, nice. Yep, man, there's a secure chest right there. Let's make absolutely sure we've got nothing. I am still racking my brain about how to find or make, what's the name of it? Magical thorium ingots. I can't figure it out. You know, I'm looking at the number of our soul gems here, and this does not add up to 80. Hey, buddy.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
I actually need to chew on some meat. There we go. What are we looking for? That way. What? You should not have announced yourself. Okay. I would like to avoid any distractions. But how the frick are we supposed to get there? Wait. Hmm? Doesn't make sense. We have... Seriously? We're basically here for nothing then. Great. But at least we know. It wasn't all a waste. We got one transmuted soul stone and some XP.
That's just how it is.
Oh, so it's this place. Look, I need to speak with your master. It's important.
Oh. Oh, do you now? Well, at the risk of blowing your mind, my job is to keep folk like you out. Now, what makes you think that you're any different?
Doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we can solve this without any bloodshed.
Oh, now that sounds promising. Exactly how much do you reckon my while is worth?
How about 300?
Alright then. Deal. I think I'm in the mood for a stroll. Just act normal, and the guards inside will think you're expected. And hey, don't get any stupid ideas about swiping anything. Alright?
Gotta make that 300 back somehow.
I need a break.
Wonder if I could have gone in through here instead. Nope. So we're probably going to end up coming out of there. Where is he going?
Walk west.
See, I'm not a monster. I can solve things amicably without murdering anyone. I just find it tends to be more expensive. And I like keeping my money in my wallet. What do we need? Light. Oh, I didn't need to summon you. Oh. Parchment book. Don't swipe anything, he said. Oh. Should probably... I don't imagine I need silence, but I like casting it. Still need a few more eggs for the quest from the Ravener. Oh, not the Ravener, the Starling, and at the entrance to Ark. Oh, so I can't interact with that. Seems fair.
Is my master expecting you? Just go upstairs. He is in his scrippery.
Understood. I stole a basket. be? This place is full of junk and it makes me sad. Oh, up is where they want me to go. So, dang it. Dang it. So what's up? Really? Ugh, my freaking left eye. Oh yeah. I think we've got pockets deep enough for this. Of course, there's nothing really worth it yet. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to make that money back. I don't need, you know, I don't know whose key it was. Oh, someone had a key. I don't remember who I took it from. But I took their key to the bank. I think, wasn't it Aranthiel's key or something? Anyway, yeah, it was, because I got it from the bedroom for for whatever the name of it was. Anyway, the key I sold that other episode was, it opened a vault full of gold ingots. I can't do anything with gold ingots. No useful weapons require it. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with it? I don't even think that valuable. Yeah, they're worth next to nothing, considering that they're gold. Yoink. That guy's probably going to be pretty upset when he finds out that he's been fired because the treasury has been completely emptied out, except for the worthless gold bars. Oh. Thought you could hide that from me, huh? There we go. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Now, to see if anyone notices our egress. First, sneak. Shh. Nothing strange going on here. Next.
Huh?
Nothing. Wasn't trying to... Oh. Yeah.
Huh?
This is some really nice architecture. Sure is really cool. Trash bag of a guard. What? I guess the key just opens the front door. Not particularly useful to me, but whatever. What? Oh, there he is. Yeah, well, I figured that the light would give me away. I don't need wine that badly anyway. Hey.
Oh, grand. Yet another proof of the notorious reliability of cell swords.
Right?
I should have known that simpleton was only good for peeling potatoes at best. So, what is it that you want? To mug me? I would seriously think that over, considering my esteemed bodyguard over there. He belongs to the petrified, and I'm sure he would love to demonstrate just what that means.
I've dealt with petrified before, but that's not why I'm here. I just want to talk.
Oh, do you now? You really are a bold one, aren't you? But good. Go ahead. Tell me what you consider to be so important that you just had to sneak into my house without my invitation.
I'm working for someone who's looking for the Blackstones, and apparently your family used to own one. Do you know anything about it?
What? No, you're mistaken. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now get out of here.
My sources tend to be reliable, so...
I don't give a shit about your sources. Now get lost. Preferably to the land you came from, Coleman. Go and fuck a goat, or whatever it is you people do in your country. Just get out of my sight. Kashan, show my guest the way out.
So, find a way in. I'm assuming they mean like this. Under no circumstances can I get into the guard's range of vision or stop sneaking. With a bit of luck, I may get around them to the second floor and into one of the unguarded rooms there. There are only 2 rooms on the second floor, and that 2 rooms, and that's the bedroom and the one that's locked with a key. So we've got to do it this way, huh? We don't have good sneaking, so I don't know. This is probably going to result in a lot of people being killed. What else do we need? I actually need to change my... I want to put on some of the sneaking things I have, but frankly, I could make a better ring than this. Also of note is our handicraft with all of the items we can equip that increase it can now go up to, I think, 93. So, not bad. Still not high enough for us to upgrade our equipment one more time. I think that might need to be 100. No, I think it's 92. Because I remember calculating how many books I would need to read in order to increase it to max. What really bugs me is I can't attach any enchantments to this, but I can find capes that are enchanted. That's not cool. So, I don't need... We have a necklace that increases concealment as well. 34% sneak though, or better sneak. And then there's also our armor to keep in mind. Probably should just take it all off, huh? We'll keep the cape. So, this guy's coming back this way. According to memory, that's the way we came. That's the way the front door is. The stairs are here. What? Oh, what am I thinking? So, we have... No need to guess now. It always helps to be drunk when you're trying to be stealthy. Yeah, much easier. God dang it. Back downstairs it is. Oh. Yeah, you're perfectly fine, Pete. We're going to call him Pete. Okay. Get in here, Pete. Gallant shoes. Who puts a fork in a chest at the foot of their bed? Well, I guess the guy who was originally guarding out front is going to be a lot less frustrated to find out that he's lost his job, as he got 300 pennies out of it, and he's not going to be golden mead. A yoink? And it's not going to be because the place was robbed blind as a result. This is going to be found out, well, everything missing from the treasury is going to be discovered much later. Can't afford to cast silence while I'm in here. Let's do it for science. Okay. Why does it want us to go out? I don't know, but it definitely does. I think I've seen everything in here. The light coming in from outside makes it hard to see anything on screen. Waka waka. Probably shouldn't have taken the morning air potion. I wondered how to get up here. This must be the room behind the locked door. What? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? How was I caught? Okay. What else did we need to do? Right, swap the spell. And now we go in. How was I caught before? That doesn't make any sense. Pete may have done something stupid. don't think what we're looking for is in here. Oh. Certificate of birth. Renaeus Dalgaeus, born on the 15th day of the arrival. Father Keteron Dalgaeus and mother Liliera, Skinner's daughter. Anyway, your light shall shine upon him. Signed, Julep Thengor Apothecarius. Let's go ahead and take this stuff off. I don't assume that we're going to meet any... Hold on. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, bud.
What the hell? I've no idea how you got in here, but I swear that you're about to see me get real angry.
You know, I just couldn't, I couldn't help myself, and so I took a tour of your lovely home. It's just wonderful. But I found something interesting. Your birth certificate. Why are you hiding it? Well, a birth certificate, I should amend. Why are you hiding it, considering that you're apparently childless?
What? All right, then. Here's what's going to happen next. You either give me that piece of paper right now, or I will order Kashan to do it for you. And I promise you, that will be a painful process.
I think Kashan should reconsider. I'm sure my employer will draw his own conclusions if I suddenly disappear in your manor.
Your employer? Pah! You're bluffing. I could kill you right here, and no one would ever notice that you've gone missing.
Well, you're free to test your luck.
You. All right, then. If your life depends on it. So, what do you want? If this was about doing damage to me, you wouldn't have come back with a certificate. So here's the deal. I'll tell you what you want to know, and you'll give me back the paper, and keep this matter about the child to yourself. And one thing in advance. Try to double-cross me, and you will regret it. I promise.
I love being threatened. So, tell me the truth about the Black Stone.
As I expected. All right, then. So, yes, it is true that I once owned the stone, but it is also true that I no longer do. That thing whose birth that piece of paper in your hand proves owns it now, if it is still alive, that is.
Your son has the Black Stone.
Don't call it that. That creature doesn't deserve to bear the family name. But yes, he has it, if anyone does. I fear I have to go back in time a little. 7 years ago, with my old wench, she got pregnant. At first I thought it was a gift of fate, but when the child came, it was an atrocity, a joke of nature. Everything but a worthy successor for our house.
So, the child was malformed.
Malformed? Oh, that would be the understatement of the century. It had these tumors all over its face, and its left leg was a clump. The apothecarius said it was a wonder that it even survived the birth.
And what did you do with him?
I gave him away. And please, save yourself the indignation. You wouldn't understand my decision if I tried to explain it to you.
What did your companion have to say about all this?
Well, what do you think? She sure wasn't happy about it. But it was the right thing to do, and if a man makes a choice, the wench has to accept it. She's gone, anyway. Syphilis took her.
And so where did he end up?
To a small village where no one from Ark would ever see him, or at least where no one could trace him back to me.
Please tell me the kid didn't end up in Fogville. Okay, nevertheless. How did your son end up with the Blackstone?
Oh, please.
Oh, god dang it, I did it
Spare
again.
that speech. Do you think that creature would have had a good life here?
I keep
Just
forgetting
go
to
take a
highlight
look
the
at all
option
those
I intend to
cripples and
choose.
sick in the Undercity. What future is there for them? They are the refuse of nature, and that is how they are treated. No. The only future that thing would have been as an attraction in a traveling circus. I probably should have just put it out of its misery right away. Shame that I let my wife sweet talk me into doing otherwise.
You know, maybe we should suggest that this guy get his painting, get a painting of himself. You know, I happen to know just the most exceptional artist, but I think we'll have to put that off until later.
My wench. She stole it from the treasury and put it into one of his pockets. She probably thought it was a common jewel of some sort and that it would help whomever he ended up with to take pity on him. But truth be told, I didn't mind too much when I found out. Buying the Blackstone in the first place was one of the biggest follies my father ever committed. I don't put much stock in superstition and folk tales, but everyone knows something is wrong with those things. Anyway, since you will probably ask, as far as I know, the village where they took it is called Silver Grove. If the stone still exists, you should find it there. Now, give me the parchment and get lost. I kept my end of the bargain.
Charter. I'm assuming that both of these options are forcing us to give him the birth certificate as we hadn't, promised. I'm just evaluating these options, trying to determine if one of them ends in violence. I mean, I'm normally a neutral man, but sometimes it is the answer. I just don't know if any of these actually do what I would want them to do. I guess I'll go ahead and give him the charter.
Thanks. Now get out.
So now we have to head to Silver Grove. All the way out there. Holy crap. Don't get me wrong, I love to travel, but that's just really out of the way. Where was the quest? I have to remember to do this one too. Where was the freaking quest that led us? Yeah, it had to be this one, right? Where was the... It had to be the Dancing Nomad, right? Yeah, where... What's her face died.
You're a foreigner, aren't you?
Lashara.
Couldn't have picked a better time to come to Enderal recently.
Yeah, signposts here can take me to the foreign quarter. Ugh. Waka waka. It's up here, right? We're not here to talk to just spar, we're just trying to figure out how to finish the quest this guy sent us on.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
I don't think we're talking about the same quest here. The Ravener egg isn't even used for that quest, so that's a shame. I was on the trail of the wrong goddamn quest, so how did I end up with the other one? Not that one, this one. How did... Whatever. So I need to go to Silver Grove, and I don't have any scrolls for that. Best we can do... There aren't any towers out there either. Frankly, I think going to Fortress Wellwatch may be the better option. I actually think they're the same distance apart. What the frick is this path? Okay, we're headed to Doomville for certain.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity.
I also have to remember to
in my
re-equip
laboratory.
our equipment because we're completely naked. Save a backpack and a cape. Let's see. Don't want that. And execution ring. Okay. Okay, so we've got a rough and tumble road ahead of us, don't we? It's properly marked on the map. So yeah, we have to leave. And then loop the entire way around. I'm probably just going to cut this if it ends up taking forever. Or if nothing interesting happens. Or both. We'll see how it works out. really do hate cutting stuff like this. That is not... There's another way we could go. Yes, going to be in the correct direction. As long as it doesn't collapse. What is this? Let's make sure we're not... Malgor. Why'd he die with this? I can't do anything with it though. Just checking for chests that may be hidden, or those symbols that grant free XP. Oh, good. I would have killed it for the petty soul, but it just seems like so much work. Where the frick? I already see the paper, but I want to make sure I don't miss anything else. Shipment of 1.1 ton of gunpowder to the Golden Sickle to be delivered to the office of the Golden Sickle. Shipment of 2 tons of gunpowder to the Holy Order to be delivered at the harbor of Ark. So how the frick did it end up here? And how long has it been here? I need to just keep going straight. I don't know why this marker is here, but we're going to follow it. To my right. gorilla. We need more soul stones, so... Or... Yeah, that's fine. Soul stones. To make sure the body doesn't go to waste. Double dipping. Gotta love it. Okay. So, well. Ooh. You okay, or... Where the frick did Pete go? Ah, great. Where is it? Call... It is on the list. Where is it? I shouldn't have to have done that. This doesn't do anything for me. At the very least, I have not met... Whoa. I have not met anyone... What the frick is that? I've not met anyone interested in animal pelts. Whoa. Are you... Are you serious? Goddamn autosave tried to screw me. Where the frick is this? What the... Great. Just great. I meant to use this. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Great. I don't think they have any mages in there. So instead, let's go with summons. Okay, what else do we need? We have a little more mana left to cast something. Not what I wanted. Okay, let's do this dance. have sworn I selected balanced for him before. Trying to see if he can use the magic I gave him. Last night I witnessed how Megrin got plastered and then carried barrels from the beach to the fallen tower. I've always said that something is wrong with the guy. Let's see. Oh, I do need to start collecting the bone meal from these guys. Great. Oh, man. That noise still catches me off guard. Okay. No idea why this is still going. Huh. Regarding Megrin Ironford, I'm still worried. Since we have made you foreman instead of Megrin, he's brooding over something. I can feel it. He's been seen walking to the sewers at the beach where the old earth shafts can be entered. Better have a look around. I believe we still have a key in the old fortress. At worst, he's storing powder in order to sell it to pathless ones and bandits. Okay. This doesn't exactly concern our current goal, but it might turn into something interesting. Yeah, something terrible happened here. What the frick is that? So are these actually going to burn, or are they just going to look pretty? So the latter it is. There's a door up there. But can I get on top? Beautiful. Oh, great. Nothing to be gained here. But I'm curious to know what happened. Also, why is there livestock still here? Okay. I think the way we're looking for is back this way. Hmm? Oh. Yeah. You would do well to keep your distance from me. I'm not a kind fellow. Ooh. Nope, don't need that. Maybe we can... What is it? Saladin's... I don't think we have that equipped anymore. Saladin. Nice. Should probably buff up just in case. Oh. Hey there. Wait. Sheesh. Oh, that startled me. Amulet of the Brave Hunter. Okay. No idea what Panthers would set up camp up here, but they'll do what they will, I suppose. I don't like following the road. I wanted to cut off and head towards this. Then maybe we'd be able to get over whatever this split is. But if we follow the road, there might be plenty of other things to kill. So, you know, in the end, it all pays off. So far, I've seen... What in the frick are you doing, pal? You okay? Well, I have to see this. Summon. Oh, we have a sorcerer. Good times. What do we need? And then we can... weird. It wouldn't let me cast that in the middle of a fight. Great. Now when I'm interested in collecting bone meal, no one's got it. What did I just pick up? I didn't see it there. Ooh. I guess we keep following the road then. Oh. Three enemies have appeared. Oh, that is a big spider. Here, let me help you out. If you could get away from me. Nice. Why the frick did she fly all the way over here? And she's got nothing in her. Keep forgetting Soul Trap. Make sure I take the right path at the fork. What is this up here? Fresh the Orbaya and Soul. Next one. Come on, bud. That went better than expected. Malachite. There's also something on top of it. I don't know why balance doesn't allow them to use magic and their... And their weapon. Oh, I am low on health, aren't I? He's still not using the magic. One of the spells I gave him, I need to go that way, right? One of the spells I gave him causes enemies that die within a certain amount of time to explode. What am I looking at here? I will take that venison. God, there are so many places out here to visit. Or explore, I mean. Heck was that? Well, thankfully it didn't eat much of my summon's time. Frick.
Ho there, friend. What are you doing out here at this time of day? In a few hours, the Bone Rippers will come out of their caves, and unless you're eager to meet one in person, you should see to it that you're far from here when that happens.
Huh. I'm not too worried about those, but regardless, I wasn't planning here to stay that long. I'm looking for Silver Grove. Ever heard of it?
Heard of it? I guess you could say that. Behind these gates is the Valley of Silver Grove, and... You know what? Actually, I was just about to close the gate for the night. But if you're looking for our village anyway, why don't you just come in? I won't open them again until tomorrow noon, but that should be enough time for you to finish whatever business you have here. My Dame Thalar's banana grog is a blast, if that helps you decide.
Fair enough. I won't question their hospitality. Lead the way, good sir.
Glad to hear it. Follow me.
It would be a shame if they were planning to sacrifice me or something. Or knock me out, maybe? No? Seems to be as simple as this.
Alright then.
Someone's
Here
not
we
going to
are.
drop a rock
You'll
on my
find our
head.
village if you just follow that road down there. At least to the Grove. You can hardly miss it. It's
Ah.
a really nice place. I bet you'll like it there. Since that boy found the silver vein in the Grove, we live like the Lightborn do in Inadan, really. So I guess this is farewell, isn't it? Unless you have questions.
I do actually have one or two questions. You mentioned a boy found a silver vein.
Well, you know, Silver Grove wasn't always as nice a place as it is now. Back in the old days, it was quite harsh, actually. But then, some traveler came by and left us with a small boy. He had a terrible disease, and I suppose that's why the guy just abandoned him. I don't know how someone can be that heartless, but it was probably for the best. Ulbar adopted him, and... when exactly was that? 4 years ago, the boy found a silver vein while he was playing in a small cave near the grove. And, well, from then on the wealth just flowed in pretty much by itself. Come to think of it, I don't want to imagine what this place would be like without the little fella. His name is WeArEuS, or at least that was the name stitched on the blanket that stranger left him with. Who knows? Maybe you'll see him for yourself. He's quite popular.
Interesting. What about this disease you were talking about?
I'm no apothecarius, but he had these tumors all over his face, and his left leg was entirely crippled. But just a few moons after Ulbar took him in, he started getting better. The weather, maybe? I don't know. But I'm glad it happened. That boy is a treasure. Anything else? Otherwise, I'm damn ready for a nap.
I wonder if the Black Stone wasn't behind it. And if it was, would taking it from him reverse his condition? One more thing. I had a bit of a headache when I entered the valley. Any idea what that could have been?
A headache? Nah, sorry. Could be the heat. Or maybe you were just thirsty. I
No,
wouldn't
trust
worry
me,
too
I
much
wasn't.
about it if I were you. Any more questions?
No, that'll be all. I appreciate the hospitality.
Don't mention it. Walk blessed.
Can't even take the ladder up. Just gonna take a... Oh. Perfectly normal and natural. Hey, buddy. Man, I better not get rolled or anything. Oh. Place isn't too bad. And so this will have to do it for us today. I actually have lost track of how long we've been recording. I assume we're about an hour and 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure I stopped recording for about 20-ish minutes. Well, I stopped... what is the freaking word I'm looking for? Anyway, I was keeping track of it with the timer. I forgot to restart the timer after a while. During a part I cut, I'm going to cut. And so we find ourselves right here wherever the recording's length has led us. It's been a bit of a winding road. I set out doing something I thought would be completely different from what it ended up being. I wasn't aware I had put myself on the path to completing the main story. Or furthering the main story, anyway. I honestly thought it was a bit of a diversion that was connected to the main story in a slim way, but apparently not. That was my fault. The two quests were really similar, though, so it's rather reasonable that I made that mistake, right? Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything we've seen here. We will, of course, be back tomorrow with more Enderal. So why not join us then? I'm sure there's going to be more heads getting cracked. Or not, I don't know. This place seems pretty decent. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.